Finally, it's one of the most notorious unsolved crimes in U.S. history, the 1971 D.B. Cooper hijacking, when a man jumped out of a plane with a parachute and a bag of ransom money and vanished. Now, 45 years later, the FBI is closing the case because of a lack of credible leads. Our Cynthia McFadden has more on the mystery still baffling investigators.
45 years ago, D.B. Cooper bailed out of a 727 with $200,000 strapped to his chest. It led to hundreds of news reports.
He parachuted out of the plane. It landed in Reno, and he hasn't been seen since.
Inspiring a 1981 movie and dozens of armchair detectives. What the case has not had is a resolution. Despite the FBI's pursuing thousands of leads and nearly as many suspects, the hijacker's true identity was never uncovered. And now he's not likely to be. The FBI officially ending what it called one of its longest and most exhaustive investigations. It was the day before Thanksgiving in 1971. A man in a suit and tie identified himself as Dan Cooper. He passed a note to a flight attendant claiming he had a bomb. The plane landed in Seattle, where he exchanged the passengers for that $200,000 and 4 parachutes.
You saw the exchange of money? We saw them bring the money aboard.
He then demanded to be flown to Mexico. 45 minutes later, the rear door opened and he jumped 10,000 feet into a rainstorm, hurling himself into history as the perpetrator of America's only unsolved hijacking.
He was not nervous. He seemed rather nice, and other than he wanted certain things to be done.
Ralph Himmelsbach was the FBI's point man on the case for years.
I think of him as being just another sleazy, rotten criminal.
But the one who got away.
And that's a quick review of how the FBI has given up on the case. It's been alleged that they've checked out 1,000, sometimes listed as 1,100, sometimes 1,200 suspects in the case, and they're yet to identify them. And the cigarette butts that they had in their evidence room have been lost, and that could have been an avenue to forensically link the 5 suspects that they do have in the case. But with the cigarette butts missing, it's not possible to get any type of DNA off them. And exactly who D.B. Cooper was remains unclear, and the FBI has closed the book on the case, and looks like he's just may never be identified. And that's a quick review of that case. Let me get a final screen on here. That's the plane. Picture of the plane as it landed in Seattle, as the money was being delivered and stuff like that. And that'll do it.